Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. Time for our WNBA pick here from Ramon Scott. You can find his screen plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's bring in Ramon. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, we had a big night in the WNBA on Thursday with 3 games. We learn a little bit more each and every day, and we got a big matchup here. Maybe not the best teams, but certainly a high-profile matchup. Going to be a lot of eyeballs on the WNBA on Friday night.
There certainly will. Now, this game originally scheduled for the beach, but moved to crypto here. So they you can expect that one. Fever at the Sparks here as we see the Fever road favorites here too. Total 163.5.
Yeah, Tony, so big matchup here of the premier rookies of the league so far for Indiana, of course. Kelsey, Caitlin Clark, Tony, whoever she is here. Look, nothing wrong certainly with Clark at this point. Yes, she's got a learning curve going on here, beaten up a little bit by the rest of the league. But let's look at who Indiana's faced so far in their 0-5 record. They faced Liberty twice. They're off to a great start, obviously. They faced Connecticut, one of the best teams certainly in the league, twice. Lost to them a couple of times, and they lost to Seattle. So been a little bit of a tough road, 0-5. But we talked about, Tony, most important thing here on our show, the Indiana Fever, they are 3-2 against the spread. So they have overachieved expectations according to the way we keep score around here. We'll see if this can be the night. The Fever are road favorites coming in here, Tony, by 2 points against LA. Look, they got Kelsey Mitchell and Alyssa Smith playing pretty well. Clark is averaging so far, Tony, 17 and a half points per game. She had 21 in that loss to Seattle, 85-83. So I think the Fever are just fine, but I'm just not sure here. Second game of a road trip taking on LA. LA won their first game of the season on Tuesday night. They beat the Washington Mystics. The Mystics are obviously down here a little bit. LA got the win, 70-68 behind Lexi Brown's 20 points. And the biggest key so far for the Los Angeles Sparks was going to be replacing Nneka Ngumake this season. De'Erica Hamby is all that, Tony. She's the WNBA rebound leader right now, and she's scoring big as well. De'Erica Hamby is a big reason why LA will, I think be just fine this season. And Cam Brink, can't ignore what Cam is doing. Tony, she's second in the league in block shots. She might be the best. I guess you rim protect in the WNBA. That's certainly one of your favorite terms, but Cam Brink so far has proven to be a pretty good pick for the Los Angeles Sparks. Their losses were to Las Vegas and to Atlanta. The Sparks won all 3 meetings last year between these teams. Obviously, a little bit different appearance for these teams this season now, but just to note, LA won twice here last year, 81-68. Then they won the last meeting of the season here, 79-68. They also won on the road, 87-80, as the Sparks took all 3 matchups. I'll just have to grab a couple of points here. Maybe I'm just not seeing it the way everybody else is. Maybe we're still expecting Indiana to get that first victory according to odds makers here. I'll just take a couple. I'll take a basket at home and figure the Sparks are still going to be able to make this a competitive game between these 2 teams. I will say I don't mind saying it, Tony. Even if the Fever is 0-5, these teams are better than the records indicate. You don't need me to sell it to you. This will be a much-watched game on Friday night in the WNBA, and I'll take the Sparks at home, getting 2 points.
You also continue to see how Caitlin Clark returns after that ankle issue she had. Fever and Sparks here. The play here will be on the Sparks at +2. All right, we got you the plays here. The pick here from the WNBA. So now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com for Friday's action. Of course, we have a big baseball card, 15-game card up there. Singles from the NBA, NHL, WNBA as well. European soccer still up there. Headed into a weekend. Of course, the UFC. Ramon's doing great work there as well. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, on Friday, Tony, certainly it's going to be about the playoff action a little bit. We got a game in the we got a game in the NBA, we got a game in the NHL. So big time playoff action on Friday night. In addition to this WNBA game we just talked about and Major League Baseball. So why not join me over at Tony'sPicks.com? You can use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages. Get my best plays for Friday over at Tony'sPicks.com. Give your free winners up and down the channel here every day, but my best picks are always going to be over at Tony's Picks. Got some premium pick winners on Thursday, so why not pick up a 3-day all sports pass with me here this weekend and ride with me through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get my best plays at Tony'sPicks.com. Use that promo code, and you can save right off that price that you saw there on the screen and get all my plays for the next 3 days here over the weekend. Yeah, it was a pretty light day on Friday, but still managed 6 plays, and we'll probably do it again tomorrow with, I would imagine 7 to 10 plays on a big baseball card and those playoff games as well, and some soccer action this weekend. Friday, certainly a little bit lighter on the soccer. And we'll mention this weekend is the FA Cup. That's like the Super Bowl of English football. We don't really cover it here at Tony'sPicks.com too much, but still a big, fun event. Every year, we know the Premier League is what it's all about nowadays, but if you're an old guy like me, it's the Super Bowl of English football, the FA Cup on Saturday. But join us at Tony'sPicks.com for our major sports here this weekend. Tony, I'll have picks all weekend long here, especially in Major League Baseball, as long as the umpires can figure out what's going on without ruining the experience for everybody. We'll just have a fine weekend with some winners. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Get all my picks over there at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Got to go with the Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click the link in the description. You'll land right here and get signed up to Ramon's long-term passes. I know you guys like those one-day passes. You'll find best bets, 3-packs, and more. So get on over there. Remember, the one-day passes are profit guarantee. They must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. Long-term is not so much because they're sold at a discount. So we get it there. You guys like to try them out with the one-days. We see that a lot there with the buying patterns. So go ahead and get signed up. And the promo code there is TonyT at checkout. Save the 20% off. Click the link in the description. Land on Ramon's page and get signed up. All right, Ramon. Also, you can tune in 9 a.m. Eastern time for the morning steam. Ramon, a pick from every game from the major board from Ramon. Of course, it's the chat's welcome. The chat's the co-host. So the chat, you guys will deliver your picks to Ramon in the chat. Be interactive and get them played over the air. Tune in live 9 a.m. Eastern time. Also, if you can't tune in live, it is archived immediately over our YouTube channel, so you can check it out in lunch hour and you drive home. I don't think we have too many day games tomorrow, so most of the games up there are going to be actionable throughout the afternoon and early evening. So guys, check out the archive there. Tony's Picks. Like, subscribe, set notification. Makes it easy to find these videos, as we have lots of content, lots of free picks on our channel. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We're back tomorrow.